Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and once again I've been out raiding the rack and I came home with two fantastic plants I want to show you today. Now, the first one is this beauty here that I found when I was out there, and I just thought, wow, those leaves look beautiful. I love the look of this because it looks like a philodendron, and you know I love philodendrons, but this is not a philodendron. I'll bring it in closer so you can have a better look. Now, I just want to take the tag out because it's still got the tag in it, even though it doesn't say what it is. Look at the beautiful leaves on this little bush here. Aren't they wonderful? Look closer at that one. Look closer at all the small ones, the little ones growing in the middle. Look over here. Absolutely beautiful. And then look underneath. Look at all those lovely stems. Look at the colour of them. They've got this kind of burgundy colour going on all the way around. Look at that. And even the leaves themselves have a kind of browny burgundy kind of sheen to them as well. It's absolutely beautiful. This plant is called Homalomena Rubescens Maggy. Now, isn't that just lovely? The leaves are beautiful and they can get bigger than this. This is still a young plant. So I was so pleased when I went out and I saw this there. And you know what? I think I got it at a steal because I only paid 99 kroners 95 for it. And this is just going to bush out and be beautiful. So that is the first wonderful plant I have. But remember, it's a Homalomena Rubescens Maggy. It's not a philodendron, even though it does look very close to a philodendron. And that's why I'm also going to love having these plants too. This is my first Homalomena. So I couldn't be more happier. All right, and I know your name's Maggie. So anyway, actually, another thing about this plant I just noticed is, look at the bottom. It's a little bit root bound. The roots are hanging right down here. So she's ready to be repotted at some point soon, but not yet. I'm just going to let her sit in her nursery pot. I have a white pot here that I already had. So I'm going to put her straight in there. So we can have a look. Oh, fits perfectly. And then look at that. Look at that. She's just ready to go until repotting later on. Lovely, huh? Oh, what a beautiful plant. Now, she is now going to sit on the table where she was behind because I have a brute here that I want to show you. This I saw when I was out and about, and I just had to bring it home, and I just want to get this plastic off so you can see straight away how big this plant is. Why is this plastic always so difficult to get off these plants? I suppose it's good because it's protecting them, but it's difficult when you want to get it off. Now, here we go, get in there. There's a lot going on in this plant. There's a big old boy. There's a big air root there hanging. Oh dear. Oh wow, look at this. Cool, that's a big air root. Needs to hang that down there. There's a big air root hanging out here. Well, I suppose it's not hard to see what this is. This is a beautiful and big Monstera deliciosa variety Borsigiana. And I just couldn't say no to this beauty. It's so lovely and thick, and it has lots of wonderful leaves that have fenestrations all over, leaves without that look like big beautiful hearts, and it is fresh and healthy and doing so well in its pot here. Oh, that is wonderful. Now, I also need to bring this in to give you a closer look at these leaves. So just look at this jungle. You can hardly see me. This plant was the perfect size I wanted for here in the indoor terrace garden because I have a little one and Sometimes they can take a bit of time to start growing. When they do start growing, then they grow very well and very fast. But I wanted to get myself a little bit bigger example with beautiful fenestrations in the leaves so that I can enjoy this look straight away. This is just beautiful. Look at those leaves. Look at that one with the fenestrations there. If I can get that in the picture, look at that big one there. Gorgeous. And look at all these ones in the middle that also have fenestrations. Look at those beautiful fenestrations in that and the rest of it here. Isn't that a beauty? And this was a good plant for showing you how the plant looks when it has leaves that are immature, half mature, and much more mature. I wouldn't say fully mature because they can get much bigger than this, but very big. So the heart-shaped leaves you see here, they're the immature leaves before they get any fenestrations in them. And then there are, well, I have here actually, if I can get that out to show you, I'm not sure because it's a bit stuck in between everything else, but I do have a young leaf here. Ooh, want to get it out. Then we have a very young leaf that's just about to unfurl. Here, looks beautiful. Then we have smaller leaves like this one where it's just starting to fenestrate. You see the holes in there, they're fenestrations. And then you'll have leaves that get bigger like this that really start ribbing out. And then this one at the front, which is much bigger. Look how big that is compared to my hand. It's a beautiful size and can get bigger. These can get to about 30 centimeters. So this is, you know, well on the way. Oh, I saw this plant, I just had to have it. Look at these air roots sticking out as well. Aren't they beautiful? And there's a big air root here hanging all the way down, but it's a bit broken. So I might have to cut that off, we'll see. But, oh, I fell in love when I saw this one. So I just had to get it. And I have a pot for it already here, so I can put it straight in. It is root bound. There are roots all over coming out the bottom. But I will wait for a while before I decide to do any repotting on this plant as well. So I'm just going to put it into this cover pot here. And there we go. This plant looks beautiful and it's all ready to sit in its position where I want to have it. What a beauty. Monstera deliciosa variety Borsigiana. Lovely, lovely plant. So there's another thing about these Borsigianas, and that is you can tell the difference between this and a Monstera deliciosa because the Monstera deliciosa usually has these kind of ribbings along the petiole, which is the stem part here, going up to the leaf. So that's also another sign of whether your plant is a Monstera deliciosa or a Monstera deliciosa variety Borsigiana. And this is a Borsigiana because there's no ribbing whatsoever. And it's a beautiful little plant. So if I could just make myself a little bit of space in this mini jungle I've got going on here with just these two pots that I came home with today, I'm in love. I've got this beautiful Homalomena Rubescens Maggy, which is absolutely beautiful. 2 tones, 3 tones, gorgeous. And then I got this beautiful Monstera deliciosa variety Borsigiana with fenestrations all over and the perfect size to fit in my environment right now. I couldn't be more happy. So, all I have to say now is thank you very much once again for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. And I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.